Health Mondays, brought to you by LSF Health Systems. This week, Dr. Christine Caulfield joins us to discuss the importance of mental health screenings. Doctor, it is very lovely to see you again.
My pleasure.
It is always a joy. I learn so much from these segments. So, October is National Depression and Mental Health Screening Month.
Yes.
So last time you were here, we discussed identifying symptoms of depression, but this time we want to focus on mental health screenings.
Yes.
So why are screenings so important?
You know, screenings are so important because it's early detection. It's prevention / early intervention opportunities. So, for example, if you go to the doctor and you get your blood pressure taken or your cholesterol readings and there's something that's amiss, that's an opportunity to early intervene.
Absolutely.
So that's the same for our mental health. We need to check in, see how folks are doing, and if we determine that there's any issues, we can quickly intervene and get that person the help that they need.
Absolutely. And I also want to say that going and getting mental health screenings and checking on your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and there is nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any of the sort. There should not be the stigma around it. It's very important.
That's
so
right on the money.
Right? Like,
yes.
Like really, like it makes you actually tougher if you actually take care of yourself. So, you know, what do different screenings look like?
Well, there's screenings for depression. There are screenings for post-traumatic stress disorder, for anxiety. So depending upon what your doctor is offering, that's, you know, important, because if he or she determines that, oh, there's a high score on this screening, it's time to refer this person for additional help and support.
And yeah, absolutely. And we want those folks to get that support so that way everybody gets to enjoy a healthy life.
Absolutely.
And so mental health screenings are particularly important for different groups of people, right? So which demographics should be regularly screened for mental health?
What we find is that first responders, and as we know and we've talked about before on this show, they see so many traumatic every day events and witnessing real horrible things, and so that trauma builds up. So we need to make sure that they're healthy, they're fit for duty, and so screenings like post-traumatic stress disorder for our first responders or depression, anxiety need to be part of their daily, you know, routine to check them out and see how they're doing. Also new moms, and I know you're about to be a new dad, but new moms, sometimes struggle with postpartum depression.
Absolutely.
So we want to be sure that that new mom has the tools and the skills she needs to move forward in a healthy way. And another group that we're really finding it's important for those screenings are athletes.
Absolutely.
They have such intense pressure and stress, so they're another group that we want to look at.
We don't really think about that with athletes, right? But there is a tremendous amount of stress, not only physically but emotionally, to win and be successful.
Exactly.
And sometimes it doesn't actually work, and that can be really traumatic for them mentally.
Very much so.
All right. So what happens next if a medical professional comes back and says that you might have depression or PTSD?
Usually they will refer you to a psychologist, a licensed social worker, perhaps a psychiatrist to dig deeper, do some more testing, and get an accurate diagnosis. And then that usually involves medication at times, therapy, changes in lifestyle, or all three of the above.
Absolutely.
So
okay,
get you right on the right track.
Doctor, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. Before I let you go, where can folks learn some more information?
You can go on our website, lsfhealthsystems.org, or you can call our Access to Care line 24/7, 1-877-229-9098.
Dr. Caulfield, it's always a pleasure.
My
Thank you so
pleasure.
very much. You're a gem. I love these segments so much. All right.